A new iconic destination is coming to Yas Island. This is the master plan of this new destination that we will be covering today, from the prices, payment plan, the master plan, and what amenities will be there. And we will be covering how this property stands out compared to the other property and investment options we have across Abu Dhabi and on the same island. So to start, in front of me is the render of the Yas Point. That's the name of this new iconic destination that's coming. This is the northern side of the Yas Island. So this side you can see, this is all of the townhouses, communities. This is the empty plot which will be hosting the future Disneyland right here. And here is the Ferrari World and the other amenities on the island. So to start, further, we will start from the developer. For those of you who's watching my channel and not aware that who is the developer behind the Yas Island and all of the projects, so we will start from that. So it's Aldar. Aldar is a semi-government state-owned company. We can say that 80% of the land of Abu Dhabi belongs to Aldar. So Aldar was founded in 2004. They are the largest and the master developer of Abu Dhabi. So when we say master developer, that means this developer has done on a massive scale communities, not just single buildings or single towers somewhere here and there. And they have done the entire Saadiyat Island, the entire Yas Island, and they're doing the Fahid Island. These are the three main islands they're focusing on right now. So Aldar is owned by Mubadala, which is the largest group of fund in the world. They are managing 1.4 trillion dirhams worth of portfolio under their management. And Mubadala is completely owned by the government of Abu Dhabi. So we are not talking about just a developer or a private or a small or mini developers. We are talking about one of the giants of the industry. To start further, we will start from the location. As you guys can see on my screen, I have the map of the entire Abu Dhabi. So here we have the Abu Dhabi International Airport. This is the main city of Abu Dhabi right here. And here is the Saadiyat Island, the cultural and the heritage island we call it. And this is the Fahid Island. And this is the Yas Island here. So the project that is coming, it's coming to Yas Island, and it's coming to the northern side of Yas Island. So if I zoom further and we emphasize more on the Yas Island. So Yas Island is famous and known for entertainment. In fact, if we look at the statistics from the last year, Yas Island is being visited by 38 million plus visitors every single year. So here, if we are thinking of an investment, we can do anything with our property. We can do long-term lease. We can rent out our property to a tenant who's be looking to live there for a long time, or short-term rentals and Airbnb, because you are just 3 minutes to the Yas Mall and you are within less than 5 minutes of drive to all of the touristic attractive destination. So to explain further, we have the golf course of Yas Island here. We have the Formula One circuit here. We have the Sea World. We have Ferrari World. We have Warner Bros. And we have the Etihad Arena. And also the Disneyland is also going to come here. So this is the northern side of the Yas Island. Here the Disneyland will be coming. The official contract between Miral, who is operating all of the entertainment island of Yas, and the Disneyland, the contract is signed, so it's officially coming. And this is the northern tip of the island, and this is the mouth of the canal that runs through the entire Yas Island. So the project that we are talking about is coming exactly right here. I'll go to Google Map, and to emphasize further, the Yas Island, I'll zoom in here. And this is the site for the project. So right here, we have the master plan of the Yas Point, this new iconic destination that is coming. So the entire plot size is 600,000 square meter for the Yas Point. So, and out of that, we have only 1,600 units across that entire development. So the plot is massive. So this is one of the render. We are looking at the Yas Point beach. So it's going to be a cozy environment here. We have a water promenade here, and we will have a lot of F&B, high-end dining. So it says a park to sea connection. That means like we're more focused on the well-being. So we have a lot of parks, shaded pathways, greenery, gardens, and along with the beach. Here also they talk about one of the amenity on the water promenade. They will have light activated pathway running through the park and connects us to the water promenade. So this is the main beach where we have the water promenade here, and where we have some parks and some greenery, and this is the beach. As I mentioned, we will have a 600,000 square meters of entire plot and only 1,600 residences. So the total number of residents in the entire master plan will be only 5,000, and we will have plenty of amenities for a limited number of residents. So it's not like a crowded or a community. And we will have a school as well, which will have the capacity for 3,600 units within the Yas Point community. And the price per square foot aspect, that this is one of the towers which is located on Yas Island. It's called the Icon Tower by Advanced Properties. I have taken this as a comparison. This is branded by Elisab, and this is Bashai Residences by Mudan at Hudaryat Island. So the price per square foot in these two projects are above 3,000 per square feet, and these are like nearly the and these are like nearly the same comparable options, because these are waterfront projects, same like the Yas Point, and the price per square foot in Yas Point is just 2,500 per square feet, and here we are paying 3,000. In Bashar Residences we're talking about 3,300 plus. And here, again, above 3,000 per square foot. So there's a significant difference. We're entering in at a very good price per square feet. So that's how we're getting a leverage to maximize our returns. Now we will move to talk about the latest addition, the canopies at Yas Point. We covered the entire master plan of Yas Point. Now we will talk about the first phase, which is released into Yas Point. So this is the canopies. This entire is the Yas Point master plan. Here we have the beach and the promenade and all of the amenities and facilities we covered. We can see that at canopies we have a huge park. This is 60,000 square meter of park surrounded by these buildings. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings, and this massive park, which comes with 2 swimming pools. We'll cover the amenities and everything further. The master plan of the Yas Point. And here we have one of the render, which is a balcony here. We have the paddle court. We have 1 swimming pool here, 1 swimming pool there, a lot of greenery, parks, and the residences. To talk about the amenities, we have 2 resort-style swimming pools, children's splash pads, the Central Park, which is 60,000 square meter that we mentioned earlier, and the Canopy Club, the Hub, co-working lounge, the Charge gyms, the wellness and fitness section, kids play area, indoor, outdoor. Sometimes, most of the time of the year, it's too hot outside, so that's why also they're focused on making indoor amenities. The picnic, the multi-purpose room, retail, F&B, and outlets. This is one of the render showcasing the swimming pool, a place for play, the indoor amenities. The hub is actually a destination for private meeting rooms and also a podcast studio that we can reserve and book. So moving on to the typologies, here we have studios, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. The 2 bedroom also comes with the maids and without maids as well. This is the studio apartment, which is approximately 500 square feet, starting at 1.65. Here we have the main entrance. On the left side we have the cabinets and the wardrobes, and on the right side we have the powder room. Here we have the kitchen, the living area, and the balcony. 1 bedroom apartments are approximately 800 square feet and starting from 2.2 million dirhams. And if we look, these 2 typologies are identical, but it's mirrored. So entrance, kitchen, powder room, and the living room. And if we look at the one bedroom, we have a walk-in closet. It's very rare to find a walk-in closet and his and her sink. So it's a fully master bedroom, which will have access to the balcony as well. The 2 bedrooms, which comes without mate, starting at 3.4 million dirhams. If we look over here, these are also 2 different typologies, but these are also 2 similar, identical typologies, but mirrored. So from the entrance on the right side, we have the kitchen, living and dining area. On the left side, we've got the first bedroom here, which comes in suite, and we have a powder room for guests, laundry, and this is the master bedroom, which comes with a walk-in closet and his and her sinks, with a master bathroom. And balcony can be accessed from the living room and the secondary bedroom. Now we have the 2 bedroom plus maid. It's nearly the similar typology. Here they have just added the powder room, and here is the maid room with its own attached bathroom. Now the 3 beds. The 3 beds is also the same typology. On the left side, we have the kitchen, living and dining area with the extensive balcony. And the first on the right side, we have access to the maid room. Then we have the powder room for the guests. Then we have laundry and study room. And this is, all of the bedrooms are in suite. So they have their own attached bathroom. And we have a store here as well. And this is the master bedroom with walk-in closets and his and her sinks. This render shows us the total number of units and the average sizes. So we have total 592 units across 6 buildings, and we have studio apartments of 156, and 1 bedroom 130 units, 2 bedroom 188, and 2 and 3 bedrooms are very exclusive, very limited compared to the studio 1 and 2 beds. These are the starting prices. The payment plan, so here the payment plan is really flexible. Aldar has never done this payment plan recently in a while. If we look here, we are paying only 5% during this year, and then we're only paying 20% in 2027 and 20% in 2028. So this is very flexible payment plan, and the remaining 45% we're paying on the handover, which is going to be the 3rd quarter of 2030. So here, if we look, just the 5% down payment and 2% municipality fee. And then the remaining we will pay throughout the course of the construction. So the payment is really flexible and spread across the construction years. So this was it all about this Yas Point project. If you feel yourself interested and you want to know how the booking process is going to go and to secure a unit, because it's going to be really hard. The last project that they launched was sold out in 2 hours. And if you want to secure a unit, or you have more questions and concerns, or if you would like to see other available projects in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, you got the right person. Just drop a message. My contact details are in the description below.